Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So a lot of you may have come across this saga, will I call it saga, whatever you want to call it, about this pastor that came out and made some points about Nigerian gospel singers. And let's not forget that Pastor Oyakhilome has been kind of like hinting on the same thing as well, right? But I'll let you guys hear what this pastor has to say, and then I will come back and say the rest of what I want to say. Okay.
An invoice, I don't know what to call it, of a music minister in Nigeria. This is the invoice. The name is not there, of a music minister. So I'll show you. Yeah. So this is it. Let me read what is there. All right, hold on. Minister will be accompanied with a minimum of 40 persons. They will all return the day after the event. All right, 4 male members, travel arrangement. Flight will be booked for both the outbound and return journeys. Artists will fly first class compulsory. Team will fly economy. Hotel reservation must be covered by the church. Executive suite for the minister. 2 executive rooms for the 4 males. Meal must be provided for minister and the accompanying person. Preference will be given to Nigerian cuisine. Breakfast, lunch, dinner. Honorarium, listen, $10,000. Mode of payment, a non-refundable 50% payment has to be made before we can have this event on our calendar. The balance of 50% must be made 2 days before the event. Thank you. May God bless you.
And I have a weight loss program in case you're coming across this and you want to sign up. I'm going to put the link in the description box and in the comment section. And if you want to Google it, it's summerhealthyweightloss.com, because it's not just about losing weight, but losing it in a healthy way. It's important. Be careful. I've been saying it. I've been doing this disclaimer. If you do not have the discipline to stop when you reach the ideal weight, please do not do it, because you're going to lose too much weight. You don't have to starve. You don't have to go to the gym. It will blow your mind. So it's summerhealthyweightloss.com. That is my website.
Are you still here? Now pay attention. The mistake on that stuff is the word honorarium used. Just tell them the price. And I said it. And I said it again. When they pay you this kind of money, you have to act drama to justify the amount paid. You will roll on the floor. You will scream. You will shout. But those who know God knows He's not there.
Okay, now after this pastor did this, to be honest, you know, when you listen to him, be like, oh, it's true. Why not? This body charge you. Let's be honest, right? You're bound to be like, hey, God, is this still the work of God? Is this, you know what I mean? Right? Okay. And then there's a Nigerian guy that, I wouldn't say he's a gospel singer, but typically he sings about love, as in couple love, and like life and other kind of things. And he sings some songs that are also Christian songs, Jesus songs and stuff like that. So, but it's like that kind of stone that was thrown. He's still rich inside. So, sorry guys, I have a cough. So yeah, Timi Dakoto came out and replied him. And in his own reply, he's saying that this pastor, so Femi Lazarus, right? Timi Dakoto then replied, basically saying that Pastor Lazarus, that he has an international Bible college or whatever school he called it, International School of Ministry. So it's like a Bible college where they are supposed to like impact them with the knowledge that they need to become pastors. If I'm mistaken, correct me. And he's saying that the man's the school, they are charging $150 per student. And he's like, oh, at least you may have up to 1,000 students. And if you have 1,000 students and you're charging $150, you know, if you calculate it, I think that's about 200 million or something like that. If my maths is incorrect, you know, correct me. But that's not even the main point. So when you now listen to this, like I said, Pastor Oyakhilome has been speaking about it for some time and all of that. So when you now look at it, you will now see, you know, this, you know, I told you guys, if you only will remember, when we start, let me speak for myself. When I started speaking about some of these things, I said more people would speak. There was a time when Somebody like Timi Dakoto will not reply a pastor, will not even bring out a point. Let me say this. Timi Dakoto is making some valid points. The pastor is making some valid points. But the truth is this. A lot of Nigerian pastors are the originators of these things we're seeing. When they say the gospel singer said their entourage have to be paid for, they will eat so and so food, the hotel they will stay, they do that. Do you know who have been doing that for the longest time? The pastors have been doing it. I don't know about this pastor Femi Lazarus. I don't know him personally. To be honest, until this story, I didn't know him. So I'm not speaking about him in this situation. I'm talking about a lot of these Jews. We all know when they land with entourage. The people that will do their laundry, the people that follow them, these churches that invite them cover all these costs. And all these gospel singers, they have been learning from what they have been seeing. Because don't forget that the ministers are ministers through songs. So they are also ministers. Only say no say that they preach gospel word like just the talk, right? They are preaching it through singing. So this whole behavior of this is how much, this is this, and then my penny, the food we eat, the one we will lodge, my entourage, my houseboy, my house girl must be paid, this one, all these things. Where did they learn it from? It didn't just come from nowhere. They saw it and then they learned from these pastors. Oh, they are now becoming so big that they know when they come, like it's all about them. Have you seen how big these pastors are? Again, somebody will not say, Pastor Lazarus is not. I don't know Pastor Lazarus. I'm speaking about all your Pastor Adeboye, Oyedepo, Chris, a lot of all these mega pastors. Where are these gospel singers learning from? They are learning it from what they have seen. So you can't come and tell people, that is not good, that is not good, but you have been doing it. It's just like a parent that tells the children it's not good to lie, and then you not tell the same child or the same children, landlord is coming, tell the landlord I'm not at home. What are you teaching? What are you teaching them? It's not what you told them, it's what you have shown them that these children would act upon, or is what they learn from. More, you've shown them. Jesus came, he came to show us what to do. You know, before mouth, you do them by action. So when you see all this, the other day I was, some time ago, I remember I watched a video of Mercy Chinwo, and when she arrived. If you're coming across me for the first time and you do not know, my name is Soma Ako, and this is my YouTube channel. I'm a Nigerian that lived abroad for many years and visited Nigeria for the first time in a long time and fell in love with Nigeria and shared my Japada story. And as we speak, I now own a shortlet and I'm very close to the airport. If you're coming into Nigeria, you need somewhere to stay, contact me, the number on the screen. If you want to stay in my shortlet, it's going to be the cleanest shortlet you've ever been in. I'm not bragging, it's a statement of fact. There are people that have booked me, they actually have houses in Lagos, but when they landed, maybe it's 11 at night or 12 at night or too late at night, they don't want to go home that night. They want to stay in my shortlet because I'm close to the airport, and then they go home in the morning. You understand? So we actually also help people to organize airport pickups. And why that is good is this: the fact that I know who I sent to go pick you up. I wouldn't send someone that I do not trust, you understand, or someone that I feel like is not traceable. So this is the estate where my shortlet is. Guys, I'm telling you guys, especially Nigerians abroad that have this terrible image of Nigeria. Not all, some people. So when some of them have come to stay in my shortlet, they are like, wow. They are like, this will even 5 pass abroad. You understand? So it's important. Not just choose any shortlet. Make sure you choose a shortlet in a nice neighborhood, in a safe neighborhood, in a clean neighborhood. No all this lousy, noisy neighborhood. Very peaceful neighborhood. In this estate, you can go for a walk even at night if you want, because it is that safe. There are actually a lot of foreigners that stay in this estate, and you see them walking around comfortably. Contact our WhatsApp number now to book. Some time ago, I remember I watched a video of Mercy Chinwo, and when she arrived like a royalty. If you see the way they are opening doors, and you see the way Mercy Chinwo is walking, ebano. And it didn't faze me. You know why it didn't faze me? Because I've seen pastors doing the same thing. I have seen it. So I'm not surprised. So why is it okay for pastors? It's not good. Let's be honest. It's not good enough for them. You see what I mean? Like I'm saying, I don't want my videos to be long because you guys know I don't make videos anymore. People are contacting me. Some are, where are you? Where I get, okay. So I'm going to try to be making videos, but I'm going to try to make them short so that it will be easier for me to, okay. I shared the story here. You know, I told you guys, all my stories you hear me sharing. Truth. If you call me in 10 years time, someone come and talk that story again, I will tell you how it happened. You know why? Because it's the truth. People are coming and say, oh yeah, I know. So the day I shared and I said I was a member of Christ Embassy, so people came and said I was lying. I said over 20 years ago, one person read and said, hey, okay, you see how you are lying. You are lying. How can you say over 20 years ago? How old were you 20 years ago? This year, I'm about to be 48-year-old. But that person said I was lying. All this is that. People, I made a video the other day about Paula, my friend. We were going to the same Christ Embassy. I posted a picture of us in front of Christ Embassy. The one that is closer to New Benin Market, not the one at Airport Road. Over 20 years ago. I posted it here. Some people said I was lying. I never went to Christ Embassy. But okay. Now, going back to the story of Christ Embassy, like I'm saying. Paula, my friend, you guys have heard her sing. Paula can sing. When we went to Christ Embassy, we were singing in the choir. When we joined, we were singing in the choir. Paula's singing was like, you know what I mean? Paula, you guys have, some of you have heard Paula sing. Paula singing, they loved it and everything. But when they now said they are doing, what did they call her now? Is it Rhapsodies of their, forgotten what it's called, where everybody will carry themselves and go to Lagos as if Jesus Christ is waiting in Lagos for everybody. So everybody, we all left all the states. People who don't get money could not go. As powerfully as Paula could sing, Paula could not. There was a song that Paula sang and they were like, oh, this song. Paula no go, no. Me that I even managed, I find. I managed, gather money. I went. I was squatting with my sister. I will finish from the church. I made a video here in which I said that if we as a choir, because they wanted all the choirs from all around the country to come and we're going to make up this massive big choir. We barely had food. I barely had food to eat. But we expected to be there in Lagos. Right? Okay. When I got there, and I'm there, I'm still empty stomach. I am hungry. I have no transport fare to go home. The thing was in the, you know, the stadium, National Stadium. My sister lived in what's that thing? Railway compound. After service, I'll be begging for money that I can see transport to go home. And I will see the massive offering baskets and all these things. And I'm thinking to myself, this is supposed to be the work of God I came to do. But why am I suffering like this? Something as basic as transport. And I told myself, I said in that video, I said, something like that. If you want all the choir to come to Lagos, sponsor their trip. The church can do it if they want to. They can sponsor our trip. Give us accommodation, where to stay. Why should we suffer in so much abundance? The money full ground. When you see the offering baskets they were bringing out, the money was there. Somebody can decide that these people that are coming from all these young children that were coming from all these states to come and sing, provide their transportation and accommodation and feeding. No, they didn't. And then somebody like Mercy Chinwo decide that you know go take leg come from Abuja to Lagos, or from, if someone like Mercy or whoever, I don't know a lot of them, they now said that their flights should be paid for, their accommodation should be paid for. I don't blame them. Is it the way that people like us came to Lagos and you expect them to come? Let's be telling ourselves the truth. The money is there. The money, there is enough money there. So much abundance. If somebody decides to sit down and do the right thing for other people. I'm saying it again. I do not blame people like them, Mercy Chinwo. Okay, now look at Paula, my friend. She could sing. She can still sing. But she could not go to Atmosphere for Miracle. That's what it's called. She could not go because she couldn't afford to finance herself there. So what are we talking about? You understand? Bottom line, the truth is this. If a lot of these pastors have to look at where they are and how they are treated, and then understand that thing that they enjoy, you understand, there's nothing wrong with somebody else enjoying it. A lot of these pastors have to realize, you see that special position they occupy, you know what I mean, the special treatment and all of that, it's beautiful. But it's also beautiful for other people. Not only for your body, it is sweet. It's sweet for other people too. So these singers that are coming or whatever, and they say this is, it's good for them too. Jesus not die for you in a different way like he died for other people. I mean, not be only Not be only pastors Jesus died for. You understand? Not be only pastors Jesus died for. He died for everybody. To a great extent, a lot of Nigerian pastors, these mega ones, a lot of them need to learn humility. They need to learn humility and realize that that's the way sweet for your body. It goes sweet for another person's body too. I think that's what the struggle is. If they, let me tell you, when I see Pastor Chris Oyakhilome, he's complaining and all of these things, I always smile because the things he's enjoying, there's nothing wrong with somebody else enjoying it. There is nothing wrong with somebody else enjoying it too. The comfort and everything that, no, there's nothing wrong with somebody else enjoying it too. Nobody carry two head come this life. And nobody go carry two head come out. You know, be only you Jesus died for. Now all of us he died for. So, I'm saying it again. All these gospel singers, where did they learn it from? They learned it. How they talk, when they say you learned from, they learned from the best. They learned it because they have seen it going on for the longest time. And I'm going back to what I have been saying. A day will come now, they say, some talk. Don't forget I said it that a day is coming. But I don't know, say the day don't near like this, where people will be asking questions. Now we have arrived on that day where people are, well, I said it that a day will come, people will confidently question this authority. You know, I always said that a day is coming. All they say, touching up my anointed. I said a day is coming where people will boldly speak. I'm not talking about insulting people now, but speak the truth as they know it and not be afraid to speak. When I said it, I didn't realize that day, I didn't know that day is, I didn't know that it's already this near. This one has still warm up. Oh, there is more to come. So that thing that you know that is not right, don't say that it's not right because somebody else is doing it. Let it also not be right when you are doing it. And don't do it and tell somebody else that it's not right, because the person is looking at you and be like, okay, how come? You get my point? So people are learning not by your words, by your actions. Like I said already, don't create a different rule for the church members and a different rule for yourself. Jesus himself came not to tell us how to do it, but to show us how to do it. I saw that story. I wanted to quickly come here and share it. As always, this is how I feel about it. And as always, whatever your opinions are, please leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.